again, I'm going to show you guys how to dominate Sneaky Fields Part 3. This is another win by the same two guys I played with. Check it out. Again, I got Frank, I got Griff. I'm Griff. I got Frank on my team. I got El Primo. If you're looking at the other squad, they don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. Frank can lock us down. He can keep us out of the goal, but the other two absolutely cannot. They can't stop us from making headway to the basket, and we know that. We know that. Well, the goal. You know what I'm saying. So right away, similar to video 1, El Primo goes right, I go left, Frank is in the middle. That's kind of just how we have it set up. If you watch El Primo, he's kind of just hanging out, and he's hanging out, and he attacks the other two. He kills both of them, right? He kills both of them. Jesse was an easy kill for El Primo, and then he jumps on and uses the super to take out Surge, and he's got an easy lane to the basket. But if you check me out, I'm distracting Frank, or at least I'm trying to. Right? I don't have my full arsenal, so Frank takes me out pretty easily. And so we've got both Franks distracting one another while El Primo's over there putting in work on the other two. And our El Primo just kind of walks into it. Now we start off with number 2. Again, same play. It looks like the same video, but it's not. So I'm a little more cautious, right? But Frank takes me out again. Similar to the other video, El Primo kind of hides. But our Frank, I don't like the fact that he did that. He took out the grass, and we kind of were like, we needed that grass. We kind of hide in there a little bit, but the Franks are going at one another. El Primo's doing some fighting, but he gets taken out. Now they got all 3 of them. Again, I don't attack right away. I come around the corner, I shoot a little bit, but I fall back, and I'm waiting for El Primo. I'm waiting for Frank. I'm waiting for my guys. El Primo goes left, I go right. I'm flanking him. At this point, I'm able to take Frank out. Frank's done. So El Primo's kind of hiding. He's kind of waiting for Frank to come. And he's waiting for me to finish flanking him, right? I'm shaving him off. I'm getting them off of there so they have a pathway out. If you look at the right, after I take out Frank, there's no one there. There's no one there. So Frank has a clear out. That's exactly what I designed it to do. And El Primo's kind of holding the fort right there. So Frank can get out with the ball. El Primo's fighting the other side. We're giving our teammates space. We're fighting together. It's tactical. We've never talked before. We've never played before, other than the other 2 times. And we know exactly what to do to give each other space. Again, after we respawn, we both die, but we don't attack right away. We wait. Because we're supporting one another. And here comes Frank. El Primo gets to fighting. I get to fighting. We all get to going at one another. Right? It becomes a big old melee at this point. But I would take these 3 in a melee over just about any other 3. Other than maybe a fully charged Clancy. Fully charged Clancy is an absolute problem. But these 3 guys are a problem. Frank stuns them. I'm shaving them off. Right? We absolutely go to work on them. They can't push that in. They can't. Not with the firepower that we have. And if you don't have the firepower, you're in trouble. Frank kind of hides in the bushes a little bit, and he's waiting for us to come back. Again, we all kind of pick our lanes. And if you watch into the championships, you'll see that most of the expert brawlers, they pick a lane, and they stay in it. They kind of move back and forth a little bit, but they stay in their lane. El Primo attacks. It's kind of like a helter-skelter, but I don't put myself in a position to where I'm going to just let them score. I fall back, and I keep shooting. I keep fighting. I fall back. I keep shooting. I keep fighting until my teammates come back. I don't let them get in. I don't let them get in. Notice here, El Primo and Frank, they kind of bunch up there. Don't like that, right? So it looks like Frank is following El Primo. Not good. We got to stay in our lanes. But El Primo takes a dive at the ball, pushes it right in. Again, they don't have a lot of people that can stop El Primo from diving in. And Frank wasn't in a position to stop him just yet. Wasn't in a position. That's how you dominate this game. That's how you dominate this map. Each map is different. And different brawlers will do better on different maps. Just keep that in mind.